Start half
Yeah.
past.
Okay. Okay, well, server is up. Announcement
I guess I'll write.
is
Oh,
almost
how I'm
up.
I write game and S with K. I don't want to butcher the name more.
That's fine.
That's unacceptable. Mutant.
I was about to, but then I wasn't sure if it's a K or a C.
The
so I didn't
professional
want to pick it up.
announcers always capitalize things, but that's okay. Don't worry.
What do you mean capitalize?
If you scroll up, you see me and Cayman always capitalize. Well, actually, Cayman capitalizes casters as well. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Right, I'm assuming I'm going to start getting people in. This is a really hype matchup, quarterfinal, USA versus PWA. And we are doing the picks and bans early just so that we can have a really swift start to the match, which will be at 30 minutes past. We can do predictions in a bit. Right, are you guys both ready to start picks and bans?
Yes.
Okay, so Ryan, you guys are the higher seed, which means that you have the choice between being team 1, which means you get the first ban first side, and team 2, which means you get first pick and the server order, because this will be split.
We would like team 2.
What a surprise. Okay. That has bitten people in the bum before though, so we'll see how that plays out. Which means, Methane, your first ban.
My first ban is Mustafa.
Okay, interesting. Ryan, your first ban?
Dago.
Dagobah. Methane?
I'll ban Balmora.
Balmora. I mean, if they can beat Y though on Balmora, they must be insane, right? Your second ban, Ryan?
Felicia.
Felicia. Okay, and then your first pick, well, only pick, Ryan. I don't know what I said first.
We pick Moss, CTF, GCW.
Ooh.
Wait,
Okay.
which era was that?
GCW, CTF.
Okay, thank God. Holy shit, I was scared.
And then your pick.
I'll go for Javas. Clone Wars, capture the flag.
Okay.
Spicy.
I like this.
Interesting. So we've got Moss, GCW, CTF, and Java's Palace. I haven't actually. Oh, that's why. Let me delete that. There we go. Doesn't actually fit. Let's just put Java's. Production problems. Okay, there we go. Methane, that means that you guys get to choose whether you start white or brown. Obviously, it'll be the whole of London or NYC first. So.
Let me actually make sure. I will not fuck this up for this.
Yeah.
We would like to start brown.
Did not take you long to check that. I'm going to be honest. I thought you were going to.
There's already someone writing immediately, just making sure I don't fuck up.
And then this might be the shock of the day. Ryan, which server / map do you want first?
We would like NYC first for Moss.
Which means we're doing Moss GCW. And that means that second map will be Jabbers. So we've got full Tatooine today. I will be DMing you guys the password, but yeah, best of luck. It is about 10 minutes away. Let me know if your teams are here, by the way, so then maybe we can start before that, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm missing Rayla. Let's hope he shows up.
I'm sure Kevin and I can stall for 10 minutes.
yeah, we can talk.
But yeah, good luck, guys.
All right, good luck.
Good luck, Ryan. And thanks for casting.
No problem. Okay, let's just quickly set up the servers correctly for once.
What's your thoughts on this this pick and ban phase while you're doing that?
Well, my thought is that PWA are showing a lot of respect to USA with the Jabbers pick, CW as well. They themselves do have some good Dark Trooper players Rayla and Yules can play it, obviously. But yeah, they're choosing to go for the one flag CW kind of. Honestly, I think USA would be pretty pleased with that. I would be pleased with that myself if I was playing on, say, on NYC, Jabba's Palace, because, you know, debt packs are a lot harder to lag. It does happen, but it's a lot harder to lag. I mean, what do you think?
I think the Jabba's pick's kind of out of left field. I think that USA's pick and ban is pretty standard. I don't think you're ever going to leave Dago or Felucia open if you're USA. And then, I mean, the Moss is kind of a ballsy pick, but they did do really well in the group stage on the map, so I understand why they're picking it. PWA's pick and ban is really interesting because I guess did they lose both times Balmoral was picked? I know they lost versus KBTC.
PWA? I cannot remember whether they lost them or not.
Yeah, this is statistics I should probably look up.
They have played it in scrims. I was going to have a look at the stats actually in the meantime. I was going to get up on stream.
I know that they lost Balmoral versus KBTC, but Runaway was just, you know, he's a slightly bigger giant than Jules in that one. Yeah. But I think the Jabba's pick is really interesting because of the way Jules likes to play the game, so I'm not sure how it'll pan out for them. While I say USA did really well on Moss in the group stage, I do think it is the best possible pick for PWA because it still gives viability to Jules. And I've also watched Mutane play really well on the map recently. So,
yeah, I mean, I was talking to someone the other day about this, and I think it might have been Dove. So whoever I was talking to, they were saying rather than picking for Yules, it might make more sense. It might have been you actually. It might make more sense picking for Rayla. Because Rayla's like the unknown factor so far. He's not really performed to the level that we expect him to. He is more of an NG player.
I do believe Rayla actually does like Jabba's, yeah.
And I mean, so like Yules, you could say is going to play well on any map. I mean, there are some maps he's going to absolutely go insane on, but they also happen to be maps that are quite hard to score on. So like Utapau, for example, you know, he went absolutely insane against you guys actually, and they scored 2 flags from it. But besides that, they were really struggling. You know, like he had to kill your team 3 times. I think it was a 12k or something. And the same on Dago. Like sometimes on Dago, you can get really good scores, but it can be hard to capitalize on that if your team's not like backing you up. Whereas Jabba's, you know, you'd back Yules to play well, and hopefully it might enable someone like Rayla in the team. I know Mutane doesn't like Jabba's, certainly in scrims. So maybe for him, it's more of trying to enable the rest of his team. I don't know how Sniper plays on Jabba's, but
I do know IILFOTG. We got that out. They play a ton of Jabba's, so I think Sniper will be perfectly fine on the map. I will say when Jules does play NG, I think he plays NG fairly well. I mean, obviously he's more known for his aim and sniper play, but I still think it's kind of out of left field because I think if you're trying to facilitate Jules the most at the end of the day, you need to try and make it some sort of hybrid map where he can play that sniper, which I don't think you can necessarily do on Jabba's. I could be proven wrong. Maybe he'll pick it and he'll pop off on it, but
yeah, I mean, it's difficult because I mean, Yules, as you say, like he's mostly well known. His sniper is godlike. It's absolutely insane. We've seen that all the way through the group stage, and his Dark Trooper is very good. The problem with Darky is then he's not on the sniper, and I feel like he has more control on that. But yeah, I mean, he's had clips as NG on Mustafa as well and scrims. He can also play sniper. I don't know if he'd play sniper on Jabba's. That would be pretty ballsy. But it might be the scariest first life white side sniper in the game, though. You know, he's not just throwing nades. He's also yours on sniper. But he's definitely got a mean NG, and I have actually seen him play Magna as well. His Magna's pretty good.
His Magna is very good. Yeah.
Maybe they're just saying, you know what, we'll take yours being a little bit worse to give the team overall. You know, more sort of fluidity, you know, more being able to play together rather than it just being the Yules show, which is pretty much how it's been so far.
Yeah, I think that would be a different look for most of these teams and it could pay dividends in the end. You know, I think most teams put all of their eggs in their, you know, proverbial carry basket. So I think if it could pay off that you let the supporting cast do more because Rayla obviously is a good NG player. I think Mutane's been playing really well on NG recently. Sniper, I don't know about Sniper. on London per se. Now, if it was NYC, 100% trust in his engines, but we'll see how he does on London.
Yeah, I mean, on the flip side, if I was USA and I was, say, Stud, I mean, I know Stud, he's an NGB, so he's beating everything right now. Ace has always said that he likes jabbers. I've seen R-Dubs play very well on jabbers. So, I mean, Lack, I don't know if he'll play Rocket. I assume he'll play NG, maybe Rocket One Life or something. But if I was in their position, I'd be thinking jabbers on London. That's definitely doable. It's not easy, but I mean, I wouldn't think of the alternative, like playing Dagobah into Yules on London versus playing on jabbers. Very simple, one flag style. Just basically use your det packs, play it safe, stall.
No. If I'm USA, this is 100% a win. In the pick and bans, you're coming out of this thinking, okay, this is a series of maps that we can win on.
Yeah.
Whereas PWA, I'm not sure. I mean, I could be missing something. I'm hoping I'm missing something. I really want this to be a good match to watch. Maybe they have something. No, I don't. But I'll wait and see, because as far as it goes, you're banning the other options for NG maps, and then you're picking one that is entirely NG map. Like you ban Mustafar and Balmora, in theory, because you don't want to play against certain people's NGs, and then you pick Javas. So
I mean, maybe Mustafar is saying we're going to ban out 2 flag, but then Balmora is 1 flag, and it's kind of like hybrid as well. So you'd think like Yules can play his sniper, he can play Magna as well on Brown's side. So you'd think maybe Balmora, but I guess maybe they've just not been pulling it off recently. Yeah, it just feel like they're putting all their eggs in one basket with a jabbers pick. They have to go hard on jabbers, and then it just says to me that they're frightened of USA on London, which I think trying to play it pessimistic can often come back to bite you. Not to say that PWA would be super concerned about Moss on NYC either. That's another map where it's 2 flags, so you can sort of split up a bit. It doesn't necessarily fall into their wheelhouse. I mean, Mutane, he's more of a sniper player, he says, but I think his NG's been doing pretty well recently. Rayla's not much of a sniper player, but he's a good flag runner. And then Yules, obviously, he's a great Moss Icy player. So, and actually, going back to the group stage, the one thing that I thought about USA, I don't know what Mutane's saying. Nice analyze. Thanks, Mutane. The one thing that I've seen about with USA with their full lineup against SI, if we go back to their first game, they had so much pressure on Whiteside, but they just couldn't pull the flag. And they did actually get the flags in the end, but SI made them work for it. And I would say that PWA is a better team than SI were back then.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting, because I think if USA doesn't have a solid start, like I guess you could say even for WJC versus NA, where we did not only did we not have a solid start, we had a horrible start. It could backfire the Moss pick, because the Moss pick's it's not particularly a map that you're looking at and you're going, yeah, we can win both sides of this 3-0. You're kind of thinking Rebels can get an early lead, but then they might be stalled out by Darkies, and then you have the opposite, where the Empire's like, well, if we get Darkies, we can bring it back after Rebels start off hot. So it's a standard pick, I think, for USA. I mean, it's a comfort pick. Ryan plays really well on the map. Ace plays well on the map. Stud has been doing nothing but improving since the start of the tournament. So it's definitely a comfort pick. But if they don't get a strong start, I could see it them struggling on Javas.
Yeah, I mean, what would you say about Scout versus Lack as well? I mean, Lack's been playing. He's putting time recently.
I think Lack is more versatile than Scout, but Scout has very niche map picks, which Moss is one of those map picks where he's extremely good. Yeah. I believe Lack is playing for this one, so
yeah, it is Lack. Yeah.
Oh yeah, actually, I do that. I'm Scout's teammate. We couldn't play today because he's out of town. Anyway, yeah, I think that Lack is more versatile in the end, but Scout, this map pick would have been really good to have Scout on, because Scout always pops off on this map.
Yeah, I mean, Scout, he did really well against SI. He played very well against us as well in the group stage. But I mean, KJC have actually played against PS2 team. I can't say that name. Ilfotga or whatever. I'm not saying that. The PS2 team in the 3v3s, and I was surprised. Like, my memory of Lack, even from PC, was that he'll pull out like Rocket on Javas, you know. But he's actually improved so much. He's been putting in the time. I mean, they've been playing so many scrims, you know, so many scrims. So I'm really curious to see how he plays, both on Moss and Jabbers. And actually, in the match against Y, though, like his Darky was actually really good. He was waiting for the long spawn before he flew in. I was actually surprised at how well he played. He's been working really hard to improve.
I think that amongst the PS2 guys, Lack has the most competitive experience out of other games. He's played Halo competitively, and I think played a bit of League and COD as well. So he understands what it means to adapt to things and to change how he plays the game. So I think he was the one. I think he's assimilated the easiest into the PC style meta from what PS2 was. I think that Kratos and Sniper and Scout are all catching up to him, but I think that Lack assimilated the quickest, and he's also learning the fastest, which is why you see things like that Dark Trooper that he has. So I'm looking forward to it. Lack, you'll have Lack versus Sniper, so you'll have the battle of the two PS2 players, see who does better.
Yeah, that's for sure. Just DM'd the two captains. Looks like PWA are ready to go. They're joining the server. I think Ace is having some issues with his PC at the moment. Adam says he is trolling, but I don't think he's actually trolling. So yeah, I think that there'll be a few more minutes. But I was just going to take a quick look at the scores so far in the leaderboards. Let me just change to the browser. Just looking at some of these top 10s. I mean, Yules has been having an absolutely insane tournament. Highest KD, highest kills, highest points per minute, highest kills per minute.
I actually did not know that. He is way up there.
He's had some very long and close maps as well. But I mean, he's been carrying so hard on PWA. It's been crazy. As I said, one of the main storylines for me with PWA is that Rayla's, although he's been playing quite smart, he hasn't been fragging up as much as maybe yours is just taking all the kills. I don't know, but yeah, Runaway's also had Runaway. The last few matches he has been insane. You know, absolutely unplayable. Like, I mean, that first map he played against Wido,
33, and I think he was like 9 or something.
Yeah. And the rest of his team were like single digits. It was crazy, absolutely crazy. But let's see if any players.
The standout, like the surprise one here to me, at least on the first two, is Obi. Obi's really high in kills and overall kills and points.
Yeah, and he's 7th with KD as well. Obi's had a great tournament. I mean, there's been some games where WJC, I mean, they haven't been able to play with their top lineup in groups that often. And even then, Obi's been performing well. So he's definitely had sort of a breakthrough tournament. In fact, he's ahead of Slender at the moment. Not in terms of KD, but in terms of like total points and kills. He's played more matches, so that's the main reason.
Yeah. Yeah, this is going to be kind of insane because Jules now is going to have another match on everybody. Regardless of result, he's going to have more points, more stats added to his total.
Actually, looking at this, like USA are kind of underrepresented. I feel like we've not seen them like play together that often. They're like top 3 players on their team. There's been quite a few cases where they played with just 2 of them. So this is maybe like the forming of Exodia today. I know lots of people have been very fearful of that team. Looking at their pieces and the fact they got split servers. Let me just check on who's. Oh, we actually have got people joining. I'm the last one, of course. Right, that means we can get into it.
Excellent. Of course, Zemo appears now after we had the maps up for like 5 minutes. Jeez, Zemo. Yeah. Jeez. It's Mos Eisley GCW on NYC and Jabba's CW on London.
Yeah. Okie dokie. Let's actually start my game up. Okay, so if you want to call out the swaps, then I'll actually do them.
Sounds good.
Okay, I just typed the wrong password because I'm dumb. I typed like the opposite of the actual password for some reason.
Predictions aren't over, right? Then that's because people were asking for it 5 minutes before because we started pick bands 15 minutes ago.
Yeah.
We got Jules, Lack, Ace, Mutane, that looks like.
Okay, and I'll just get the gameplay up.
Looks like we are good.
Good. Okay, so we got USA starting on white side, PWA starting on brown side. PWA maybe looking to try and put some pressure down early. I am one of the worst white side players on Moss ever.
Moss, I think white sides, it's really hard to play because all the angles lean towards brown when they're pushing up.
Yeah.
So I think that it's a hard thing to get used to because the idea behind being white side, you want to play for the Dark Trooper, so you want to be passive. But if you're too passive, then brown side can just run a train on you. So you have to find the happy balance while not giving them free angles.
Fix your connection, thank you. I can't see the stats of my connection. I should be fine. Yeah, I mean, it is like it. Oh, sniper has. Okay, he's gone. Yeah, I mean, there is a temptation to play too deep. I don't think USA will. I think they'll be playing quite positively. PWA,
yeah, you're on it. I see.
Yeah, I think Ace going around the back of arena straight away.
Is he? I think he's just checking it. Yeah, he is, and he's found the player.
Yeah, Mutate's going early around arena.
This could be kind of a big start one-on-one here. He's going to force Mutane out, but Mutane does still have cover, and he's going to get that kill.
Oh, Mutane is pushing.
This is going to cause USA now they're going to have to backpedal a little bit. Ace is not in for 7 seconds. Yeah, Stud's back here for him. Ace is going to come in for the spawn, but that's 2 people from USA that are going to be distracted by Mutane. So now PWA can try and...
Yeah, Ray is pushing through in third, actually. He's only got 1 person in front of him.
And Sniper's going to get Ryan in second. Now it's just lack up right now.
Ace with an important 2k at the back, taking out Mutane and Ray as he pushed forward. Only yours up at the moment.
And he's sandwiched between a rock and a hard place.
Yeah, he's got 3 people in front of him. He does go down. It's going to be up soon, though.
Lack managed to stay alive in a 2v1 for a long time. That was pretty big. Mutane probably not long.
Yeah, playing Sniper quite aggressively there, just running into like 2 NGs.
This is the problem now if brown side starts getting ran over. Yeah, I mean, now you're giving darkies over fast.
Yeah, they've got numbers in the front spawn as well, waiting for spawn. They're all spawned back. Jules has got long as well. 2 down for long.
I don't think Jules has a kill yet. Stud's on for a 3k, but Ace is actually going to make it a double piece.
Yeah, it's all one way at the moment. PWA needs to try and stall this out a bit. I'm not feeling the double sniper as well. Maybe in this position, but I feel like Mutane could have been going NG in his second life. More survivability.
Jules finally gets on the board. That's an interesting jump from Mutane, and he's going to drop. Ace has got Darky. At this point, I'm pretty sure he's on 6. Let me double check this. He is on 8. I lied. So he has Darky next life.
He's getting a really good pull here.
Yeah, he's going to make it into normal. He's deflecting Mutane. Rayla has... He actually does go down to Mutane, okay. Rayla has 2 on him. That's an interesting roll, and he's going to drop.
Yeah, Yusek's got 2 people pushing towards the flag. Oh, but PWA numbers here.
Between 2 NGs. It is not my stream.
No, it's my stream. I mean, all I can say on my end is that it says 60 FPS the whole time. And in-game my FPS is fine, so I don't know what the problem is.
Yeah, you should see FPS drops if you're... Like, OBS should be telling you if you're dropping frames. So, it might be a bitrate thing, though, as well. I don't know. Either way, continuing on with the match, because we'll just have to deal with what we got for now.
Exactly. I mean, USA still got a lot of pressure going on here. PWA, everyone's got 3 back, 1 between.
But Jules has come alive with 2 kills. Can you guys... Alright, look, where the frames are bad, we'll figure it out.
Game quality down. It's not the in-game quality.
You still could try it. That's the only thing you could probably try without restarting the stream. There's the Darky, though. Darky has made it to Octagon. Jules is in a weird spot. He's actually going to go directly into Cantina. And he's going to lose that fight to Ace.
Yeah, Ace pushing it around the back here. Meanwhile,
I think we're... At this point, though, we are revisiting what you were talking about, how they had a ton of pressure but were unable to pull flags. We've killed 5 minutes of this clock where I believe PWA has spent most of it in their back spawn, and there hasn't been maybe one flag pull.
Shotgun kill on the Darky. Yeah, I mean, this is what I saw against SI, that they had a lot of kills, but they just weren't quite pushing onto the flag enough.
Stud's in a rock and a hard place again, 1 on 3, but there is 2 snipers. He's going to push one of them, and he is going to get one. Actually, Jules TK.
Yeah, Jules with the 2K, unofficial. Yeah, I mean, PWA, I mean, obviously we haven't got all the Darkies out yet from USA, but I think they'll be okay with the way things have gone so far on NYC.
Stud finally drops. Yeah, and the thing is, you're also on the white, you're on the brown side of Masisley, where you would think once Darkies come out, USA have great chances to get flags, and they haven't done that yet. You know, you got 5 minutes. Ace has had a Darky now for a solid 2 of those, and we haven't managed to do anything off of it. Stud's still on NG, by the way. Let's see what Stud's at. Stud's only on 5 kills. It's actually been kind of the Ace show for USA, and it's not enough at the moment.
Ooh, nice kill from Jules into Stud there. I think Rdubs is still on NG at the moment as well.
Yes, he is.
PWA had the first Wookiee as well, and Sniper.
The other map is Jabba's CW. Sniper's going to get aggressive against Ryan. Sniper has Wookiee before, like, 3 of USA have Darkies.
Yeah, I mean, without a flag score, that's actually insane.
Wow, Rayla's playing well. Rayla with the double. Rayla's actually on the Sniper.
Moss was picked by USA. PWA picked Jabba's Palace. Yeah, Rayla with the 3K.
Oh, Ace tanked a couple, but he is on to the flag for Rebels.
Yeah, but he's completely split from his team, so he is distracting yours for the moment.
He's distracting Mutane and Jules.
Team is pushing up now.
Ace is going to drop. Ryan got another kill.
2 coming from north.
So, Ryan's on 4. Stud is still on 5. Stud has been on the brink of Darky now for a solid minute.
Ooh, you're shutting down that there.
Ace is going to be 4 corners with the Star Trooper. At this point, USA just look desynced. I haven't seen a coordinated push from USA in what feels like maybe 5 spawns at this point. They're just kind of going in 1 by 1, and that's just taking away any advantage you would have with Whiteside Masisley.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen a few people pushed up. We've seen Ace pushed up. Rdubs now is quite pushed up, and they're just sort of trying to stall until their team appear, but the team gets cut off by the PWA members, and then eventually the person in the back goes down, and PWA managed to regain control. And it's about to play out like that again.
Yeah, Ryan. I think Ryan's still on 4 kills. Stud is in a finally isolated, but he doesn't even win it. He was in an isolated 1-on-1.
I'm guessing he's not reached the 6 kills yet. I mean, there's no snipers as well to get like a cheeky auto turret.
Ooh, Lack is... I think Lack's on Darky, finally. Yeah, Lack is on Darky, so you do finally have 2 Dark Troopers.
Yeah.
But...
He was down for a while.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Now Stud has Dark Trooper as well next live.
5 seconds.
Oh, actually, he was on Darky.
Spawn's going to come in. Stud's taking the flag with Darky round normal. Can they get the kills? Ace does go down. Stud's kind of stuck here. Can't really do anything to his team. Actually helps him out.
Lack is here, but he's also staring at 3 different people staring at him. So
yeah, Stud's just going. He's coming and going to jump away at the moment. And yeah, Lack's got 2 rookies in front of him.
He's still alive though, which is letting Stud. Rayla's finally on Stud, but that took a long time. There's still a world where USA gets this out. They're taking forever to put pressure on the Stud, and there's another kill.
Yeah, I think it's Yules who's sitting like between the moment.
This one-on-one between Rayla and Stud is huge, and Rayla loses it.
Stud's still not out though.
Yeah, he's still, because Sniper got a double. Sniper, I think, spawned up. There's a triple from Sniper, and that's the wipe. USA does not successfully pull that flag.
That was huge. I mean, USA were playing it really patiently. And one time they literally got the kills, but Stud just not pressing the go button.
We are 9 minutes into this map, and Ryan is still on 5 kills. He does not have his Darky yet, which that 3-pronged like attack for USA is not there. I mean, Lack is doing his part, more than his part, I would say, but you don't have the other one.
Finally, he's going to be able to play on the Darky.
No, Ryan's actually going to be fighting and dueling him first with somebody else in the front spawn. I'm not exactly
Lack's
sure.
in the back. He's going to touch here.
Yeah, Mutane knows at long range. He does not manage to hit the shot.
Got spawn 9. He's going to take it into normal. There's a Wookiee sort of in front of him. We're going to cut him off. Sniper and Yules are causing problems, so Sniper goes down to R-dubs.
Black's trying to get up on the roofs here. Let's see if he's successful. That is a beautiful nade into a shock. Black played that so well. That's 3 in a row for PWA, make it all 4. The spawn has come in, but it's only Sniper in the back spawn. He's going to drop.
Yeah,
and
Black's just running here.
We are finally going to see USA get their first flag, I believe.
But it is 10 minutes into the game. There's still time to get it into 3 scores, but it took them a long time to convert.
Stud got a ton of airtime there. He's going to end up dropping. If you're PWA, though, this is not... So far, this is probably going according to plan.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I think USA, they just need to be a bit more aggressive. Especially when they got multiple members down for long on the other team.
I don't know how Stud's alive. Sniper played that well. Stud's gonna make it into the normal side of the map. Ace is being watched from front spawn.
Yeah, and Sniper goes down to Stud there.
Ace goes down on that front spawn. Big win for Mutane. So now PWA has complete control of the front half of the map. So these Darkies, while they're in the back spawn, can be sniped while going for the flag. Jules also is just sniping from the back spawn as he gets 2.
Yeah, it's only Stud in the back now as well. And he is causing a distraction, but without his teammates, he's not really going to be able to achieve much.
He does get 2. Now they both have short spawn. But this will let... Oh, actually, Jules spawned up. He's going around the room.
There.
This is a ballsy play from PWA. Look where Jules is. What a shot from Mutane!
Oh, and just as Jules is going behind, USA are pushing through, but Rayla is just standing near that flag.
PWA... yeah, USA still doesn't have a flag touch here. PWA this could pay dividends. Jules plays this smart. He can get a touch. Stud's looked. He's found him. But he goes down. He's down for 8 seconds, and now Jules can run up first. Yeah, Ryan's here, but he's the only line of defense, and he does get it.
Yeah, and PWA were moving very slowly to try and cut yours off there. But I think they'll be fine with that completely. You know, I mean, yours, best case scenario, he gets the score. Worst case scenario, he distracts 2 of them. And the rest of PWA managed to just hold in the meanwhile.
Yeah, that was... I mean, it was well done. He either gets a flag pull and caps, or like you said, he distracts 2. Which he did exactly that, and... now PWA is feeling a little bit less pressure. And if you're a USA, you have 2.5 minutes to try and, get 2 flag caps here.
Yeah, I mean, it could have gone horribly wrong. He could have gone down for long and had USA just like push through without him. But honestly, Mutane and Radar on these rookies have been pretty annoying for USA at the back.
Yeah, the 3 Wookiees of PWA are basically just absorbing all the Dark Troopers in the back spawn, if you will. The KDs, I feel like, are going to look really skewed for how the outcome of this map is.
Yeah. Yeah, but the only important thing is the flag scores. To the moment,
exactly.
is just 1 up for USA.
We got a minute and a half here. USA is starting to get kills in this back spawn. Maybe we might finally see another touch as 3 of PWA go down.
Just as 1 Wookiee goes down, 2 more appear. You know. And
let's line up. Oh, Jules TK's Rayla. Unfortunate. Mutain, though, is going to take out Ace. Yeah, the USA they cannot get this going for them. The tanks are alive and well, as you would with their health pools.
Yeah, this is NA server at the moment. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty much gone the way I remembered against SI, that USA, even though they have the Darkies, and I'm sure they're getting loads of kills, they just can't quite coordinate their pushes.
Ace is off the Darkie. So is Lack. So they'll have a range advantage against the Wookiees, but you're in the backspawn of Rebels, which is kind of notoriously close-quartered. So I'm not sure.
Maybe it's just because there's not much time left. They think the speed advantage from the sniper. Like, let's get a score, but they're not really pushing forward here. They're playing
they were
like
fighting
it's
in between.
They need to go here. They need to get on the flag if they're going to do anything.
I mean, at this point, you probably don't have time. It would require PWA to put down their guns, which PWA has proven they're not willing to do. So we will go into the second side with only a 1-0 lead for USA.
Yeah, I mean, very well played from PWA. And I think questions need to be asked of USA in terms of how they were using their Darkies. I mean, we saw Stud didn't get Darkie for an extremely long time. And even when they had 3-4 Darkies up, they just couldn't quite push through PWA's defenses.
Yeah, that was it's really well done for PWA. Which this is what I was worried about. You know, your mouse is not that type of map where you usually think, oh, hey, we run train and get 3 flag caps really quick. So,
right. Let's look at the stats and I'm going to try and fix this FPS drop.
Sniper actually top fragging for his team. That flank on one of the flag poles for USA was huge. And Ace having a great map, and the rest of USA struggling. Well, I wouldn't say great map, but good map.
Right, let's see if I can figure out what this is.
I think people misunderstand what, like, camping is and what it is for, like, you're being forced to. USA had a ton of forward pressure. PWA was just absorbing it. You can't really move from your back spawn when you have 3 Darkies flying into your back. Yeah, what I was saying in chat.
Output scared resolution. I don't know what these FPS drops are, to be honest. No idea.
If need be, when we go to Java's, we can swap stream.
Yeah. I'll just restart game, and then if that doesn't fix it, then next map we'll just have to swap it around, I think.
No, Zemo, you're not the only one who mentions that. So.
Yeah, it could be my internet. Saturday midday or not midday. Saturday evening is notoriously bad for me, particularly on NYC. So my ping is probably like spiking up to 150 or something.
Jesus.
But, yeah. Maybe we should check that actually. So it could be that, yeah. No, it probably is the internet. It's definitely not my computer. My computer's fine.
Changing game quality would just alleviate pressure on your PC, which can, in theory, make sure you don't drop frames. But
no,
most PCs for Battlefront aren't worried about what quality you're playing the game at. But yeah, if it's bad this map, we can just swap for Java's.
Yeah, I mean, as I say, the FPS is fine on OBS, so it's probably some sort of internet issue that Twitch is interpreting.
All right. Ryan, Lack, Ace, Jules, Mutain. Oh, did you do the swap before?
Oh, no. I don't think I did, but...
Let's just restart.
Yeah. I don't think I did. Maybe I did. Maybe it would have been close.
Hang on.
You can just hit endgame because it's only one map.
Yeah, I was just remembering which password we have now.
My ping looks good actually, so maybe it's not that. Michael, it's not anything to do with my hardware. It's the exact same it's always been. So if you're noticing a difference, it's not to do with that.
All right. Oh, wait. You got Ace, Ryan. Don't do it yet, though.
Yeah, no.
Ryan, Stud, Sniper, Rayla, and Mutane.
Ace, Ryan,
Stud, Sniper, Rayla, and Mutane.
Sniper, Rayla.
I'm stuck on no players to follow, so I'm going to rejoin.
Mutane. Ace?
I don't think Ace asked for one, no. I think Mutane's just talking to him because they said his name.
Oh, yeah. It's Mika Vitten I don't know how to speak Finnish. I don't know why I bother.
Rayla Cam is a bit of a... Whew, that's a headache to follow. Oh, maybe it was just because he was in a one-on-one.
Yeah, I mean, also, I can see OBS. It's nothing to do with my hardware. Like, it's fine. There's no lag at all on my OBS screen. But this must be internet related. Right. This is the side, if I was PWA, I would be really scared of. But I wouldn't be scared. I'd just be thinking, you know, just try and play it safe early. Don't get, like, rolled over. Interesting to see if USA actually send someone Arena First Life. I think actually going Arena First Life with NG.
I think for PWA, you kind of do want to play a little bit forward, get some pressure going. Jules is Nighthawk. This could get really spread out for PWA, which would actually end up being bad. This is how USA.
When Jules goes down to a nade, he's down for long. He's down for long. Yeah. And this is how it starts. This is the cascade of kills. Ace kills.
Yeah, Sniper's down. Oh my god,
It's like
Ace.
watching a KJC match. They're going to get a really hard pull. They do spawn, though, but bad spawns mostly.
Sniper's going to be in a 1-on-2 here.
He's pretty much the only one that can stop him. And he's
Jules is here. Jules is here, but he is going to miss the shots.
Yeah.
And now Jules is in a rough position.
Yeah, and Stud's gone completely. So Stud's going to get an early Wookiee. I don't know if he plays Wookiee.
He does. Ace is now on 5 kills already this map. Once again, continuing from last map where he, in his first 2 lives, like had 8 or 9 kills.
Yeah, and can USA just keep the ball rolling here?
That is 3 in a row for PWA. Sniper, I believe, has... Let's see what Sniper is at. Oh no, he only has 2 kills. I thought he had more, close to like 4. But anyway.
I mean, yours is in their front spawn here, so he's got a bit more control for PWA, waiting for the spawn now. Does have numbers come in? And an NG.
Oh my... Jules is... Yeah, the swarm spawned and the swarm killed.
But I mean,
now that's far north. Sniper's not checking this.
Oh no, Stud's going to get a pusher free. But Mutane's touched as well. He's going to get a turn on though.
Jules should die here. Jules has Stud behind him and he is not aware.
He still doesn't see him.
Stud isn't even... But Stud's leaving his team out to dry. This could go poorly.
He's running Arena. He could get spawned on. Okay, no one died, so he's just pulling it full Arena.
Oh, and actually USA is all 3 around their flag, so now this is great for USA.
Yeah, I mean, Stud is halfway past Arena now, and they're getting the kills in mid.
Jesus Christ, Ace is still going. Ace and Lack. Ace is on 8 kills again.
Can PWA actually get in front of Stud, though? I don't think they can. I mean, honestly, they probably have no idea exactly which point he is as well.
No, they're probably completely unaware. Stud is through. This will be 3-0 for USA. Now, because of their weaker, like, rougher white side, though, the best they can leave with is 4-0 here.
Yeah.
Let's see if PWA can kind of stabilize and slow the game down. The game's been really fast-paced so far. And one of PWA's players has 3 on him. It was Rayla, but he is going to get lack.
And Sniper's
He's going to get
sniped.
And Rayla goes down.
And PWA, they did have pressure, but I mean, completely isolated. And their snipers against, or at least one sniper against NGs as well.
Yep. Ooh, Jules with a kill.
And Mutane's on sniper as well. I'm just not feeling the snipers.
I think you can expect Jules to be on it, but you need the rest of your team perhaps on the NGs.
Yeah, for sure. Mutane's just going to get rushed here by Stud. He's going to go into Cantina to try and get away. So again, they're wasting time. But they're 2 flags down.
Mutane hasn't got a kill yet this map. And the closest person to Darky is Sniper for PWA at the moment. He's on 4. Then it goes 4, 3, 2, 0.
I mean, at least PWA for the last few minutes have been able to keep USA away from their back spawn, but just as I say that, USA getting the kills.
I do believe one. Yeah, Mutane is back in the back spawn for PWA, but I think he's in a one-on-one.
He's got 3 people pushing towards him, and he's a sniper on these rooftops. He goes down to death.
I was completely wrong on where.
Goes down for long as well. Still, PWA had 3 members in the back.
That was a great debt from Sniper on the lag, actually. Really well done. Jules gets another kill finally. Rayla's going to get another one. Now Sniper is in the back. He is going to drop. Stud's
just picked. He's got numbers in front of him.
This started as a 1-on-3. He's got 2. He was anticipating the drop, but not quite. That's 3 in a row and a 1-on-3.
I don't know.
He's got a Sniper behind him. He is finally going to drop. Does Jules make it 2? He does not.
And then he just walks straight and goes down to the Sniper. I guess he thought he was.
But Ryan was here to clean this up. I think this is all 3 flag match.
He is now gone. He's past towers. And they're getting the kills. Ace has got 2, Lack's got 1, and this is going to be the quick 3-0.
Not a single player of PWA had Darky this map.
We see it so often on Moss these days. Let's have a look at the kills.
I lied. Apparently, Jules had it after his last death, but at that point, it was irrelevant. Yeah. So basically, nobody had it.
I mean, Stud 6-1. He was just running to flag and killing people and running back. I mean, Ace with lots of kills, very positive. But Mutane had a really rough match.
That's the big difference between the first map and this map is every single member of USA is positive as opposed to just Ace, and everybody on PWA struggled.
Yep. What was the frame rate like on that map? Because we could swap streams. Chat.
It was looking alright to me when I was like glancing there.
No one complained about it, but maybe they just gave up on it.
Yeah, maybe. I guess also there's the added factor that we're going from.
We'll see. We'll see. Only Michael said bad, and I'm just gonna ignore Michael.
Right there.
Well, only Crude and Michael have actually said anything, so
this is PWA have to make something matter here.
Yeah, I mean 4 down, it is rough, but it's definitely doable. Michael, please don't spam chat. That's very toxic. But it's definitely doable. Like they've just got to gain control, and then because they're on brown side now, so they've just got to try and play it slow, gain control. I'm really interested to see how Yules plays on this map.
Yeah, that's I think the big question mark. We'll have to see how he does. USA, though, is probably thinking, all right, we're going into a map we're still comfortable on. Jules, Ryan, Mutane, Rayla.
must be more.
Ace. And Lack.
And Lack.
Jesus.
Yeah, I mean, but if you're USA, you'd be thinking, look, 2 flags and we can't lose.
Yeah, that's also very true. Let's see. I mean, yeah, it's going to come down to the start for PWA. They need. I mean, they're starting on Brown's side, which is interesting, but they need something good here. They cannot afford to have a couple bad spawns.
I mean, if PWA managed to somehow turn this map around and get 2 flags, maybe 3, it's going to be really tough for USA mentally. Yeah,
the USA will go from thinking we're 2 flags away from winning to, oh god, they're 1 flag from
exactly. Winning. So this 4-0 lead, I mean, it's all down to this map really and just how they play it. Because you don't want to be too negative. So yeah, let's look at the pings. These are the pings. Yep, Stud and Lack pretty damn high. You don't want to play it too carefully because then you're inviting pressure, particularly when you're white side on jabbers.
Nova Scotia, by the way, has really good ping to London, apparently. Ryan was hovering right at 100 or under. All right.
So Lack is actually...
Yeah, that's interesting. They're going to leave the rest of them. I guess this kind of makes sense. Yeah, that was... USA was really slow on the uptake.
And Raider is flanking as well. Yours is straight through to flag.
But USA double kill.
Yeah, even though Sniper and Mutant go down, having Yules on the flag is pretty big for them.
This is going to be really interesting. Jules is a very big pivot point in this map. He needs to win his one-on-ones. He gets 1. Can he make it 2 in a row? Ryan has to heal. That's a ballsy roll. Ryan is though slow on the dead.
And he goes down as well for long. In fact, that stood down for long as well. So there's only two up for USA.
Yeah, and they have flag control. This is all good, and PWA is happy with the start of this map. God, that was struggling really hard with that sentence. Anyway.
Ace goes down.
Yeah, that was an interesting... I mean, I understand you don't want to get stuck on Spiral, but at some point you got to kind of realize you don't have control of the map.
Yeah, you either just commit to the fight, or you just back right up, and he sort of got caught between doing both.
Yeah, exactly.
And did you see what PWA do here now? They've got Mutant on the flank. He's been seen by Stud now.
Jules is playing with fire. It's going to back up.
Yeah. I mean, USA are playing pretty safe here. They've got one who's gone long. Have I done that right? No. No. They were sending one guy long corridor. I think sending one guy long corridor is not a bad thing to do, but you got to make sure that the guys that are defending Spiral play it really safe.
Yeah, they do have to play safe. They need to play down below that other side of the tunnel. Nice. Ace is getting repeatedly caught pushing up. He is now down again. This is a complete flip.
Sniper's down for long.
Yeah, there's a trade of kills here.
And Mutane's down for long.
The trades continue. It's a 2-on-3 though. Now it's a 1-on-3. Jules is alone with the flag.
Oh, that's a nice
and he goes down. Jules was searching for a debt rather than staying alive, and now USA has control of the map.
Yeah. And all that pressure that was building up for PWA just gone in a flash.
Yep, that's the nature of Jabba's.
Yours does have the Magna though.
Yeah, and honestly, I would be very scared if I'm at the top of stairs with a Magna coming up.
Is it one of the best Magnas though? That's the question.
No, spinning Magnas are the best.
Oh,
we
true.
Have to leave with that.
That is true.
There's 2 of USA on flank, but they've gotten 1 kill. Right, Sniper is currently down. This is a lot of pressure.
Sniper spawns in though.
Lack is going to drop to that Magna we were talking about, but PWA is not home free yet. It's a trade of kills.
But they are tracking Stud. Oh, and yours takes him down, and he goes down for long as well.
And now PWA, once again, could just go right up the stairs.
And Ardubs is in no man's land at the moment. He's down for long as well.
This is a pretty big fight right here. Ace is going to get out Spiral. Lack of electing to play more safe. But Ace now means he's kind of isolated. Ooh, Ace went with a ballsy pick, and it did not work.
Down for, 5 seconds
8 seconds.
Now. Oh, that's Stud. Oh, no, I thought he was down. He just jumped away.
Jules is playing super aggressive. PWA's trying to force this. They're not getting the kills,
they're so close. They don't make it.
And that is actually a pickup for USA. They did manage to touch the flag.
And honestly, I don't think they needed to go there. I think they could have gone one more cycle because Sniper was on the flank.
I think PWA might be getting caught up in we need to come back. We're only 4 minutes into this map. Jabba's, is natural for fast-paced gameplay. So you can afford to set up and make picks before you go for your flag caps. And like you said, PWA did not do that. And apparently we have a move.
Oh, Svenny with the Magna tip in chat. He says the secret technique to Magna is pressing left click often into the enemy's direction. Let's see if yours plays that technique.
That's huge. Stud did call movement, or said possible movement, but Stud actually made it through. That is 3 in a row for USA.
This has to be a score.
It's only Rayla. It's only Rayla.
He goes down.
Rayla.
He rolled. They hadn't actually scored. Rayla rolled past them.
Now PWA is gonna feel like their backs are against the wall.
Yeah.
They already felt bad, and now they're gonna feel like it's a do or die.
Yeah, particularly given that the play they had before this, they were almost at the scoring. But honestly, that was a low percentage play from them, and they could have just waited another cycle. So yeah, they're probably going to be kicking themselves after that one. I mean, it's still 10 minutes in. They've just got to put that flag aside. It doesn't really matter, well, it does obviously matter, but like 3 flags is still definitely doable at the time here. They just need to try and get control back.
Does Stud go down? Stud did not go down. He barely got that kill before Mutane blew that.
Ace does get the death. Oh, he doesn't actually get any kills either.
Yeah, this is kind of a interesting area. PWA is like so close to breaking. Oh my god, how was that only a single death?
That's 2 down.
Rayla's down now too.
Oh, that's 2 down. Yours did make.
PWA can guarantee the draw here, or not PWA, USA. There's too many A's. But Sniper is just okay. He finally drops.
Yeah, Sniper goes down for long. Lucky's just playing it pretty calmly. Dibs is a bit isolated here from his team. Mutane goes aggressive though.
Yeah, I don't.
That was ballsy.
He is lucky he came out of that with his life.
Yeah, and Stud goes down. Dibs goes down.
Now there's only 2 on the staircase here. They've used their deaths, but they actually
get yours for long though. And I think PWA probably going to begin to panic a little bit.
Oh, this could backfire.
Oh, they're going through tunnel. They're playing the tunnel play. I think that's a decent call, but he stopped. He could have just gone for it and tried to try it in.
Now, can PWA run it short? I can't tell. No, Jules is down and Jules TK'd Mutane. This could still be a cap. Ryan is in a one-on-one.
Spawn's coming in though. He hasn't got the flag either. He's just going to back it up, I think. Okay. Yeah, that's the right call. I mean, for a second, I feel like they could have just pressed go and they could have just gone. Because, I mean, it was like 1 second till spawn. Just go for the flag ring. You've got someone behind you to follow up. I think it's worth the risk, especially on when you're 5 flags up.
Ryan elects to go all the way back around. USA have once again gained control of stairs. This is... And the thing is... USA shouldn't feel pressured to score here. I mean, obviously you want to score, but they shouldn't feel pressured to do it.
No.
If PWA doesn't manage to get a flag this map, they win.
Wait, is yours flanked and gone behind them?
Yes, he got one. Oh, there's a second. What a great mortar. USA is distracted.
Oh, he does go down, but it gave PWA the chance to get almost.
No, it didn't. PWA took so long to try and push upstairs. Sniper's down, and now USA
still getting the kills.
USA still has complete control. PWA was so slow to respond to the 2 kills from Jules.
I mean, at this point, 7 minutes, PWA, they haven't even looked like getting the flag for the last few minutes.
They're in a 4-on-2 here. You gotta force this. You gotta push upstairs at this point. You have to, there's 1 kill. Black with a double!
Jules baits the debt. Black's he'll survive for a long time. Just go down eventually.
But USA's here because he had lost it so long. Rayla has to go short here because USA is on top of stairs.
Yeah, they got 1 member coming short though to block them off. Oh, and Sniper doesn't see him.
Stud versus Jules here on the top of the stairs. Jules rolls out and dies. Now PWA has no control whatsoever. Actually, Jules traded with Stud.
Yeah, I mean the only thing here is that Mutane doesn't avoid the debt. Not the nades.
What a great double kill from Ace!
Rayla needed to back up there. I was about to say that USA have no one up top, so PWA can just go up top and at least gain control in mid, but they just hesitate and they spend too long going short, and then they've just handed the flag over.
Dark Raider, maybe I will. Thank you for the tip. Oh, Ryan's in a rough position. Does he manage to stay alive? He does not.
I was just staring at Dark Rider's comment thinking, what is he on about?
I thought there was too many A's, and he said Ace is poisoned. Ace is gonna go down, and now finally,
I mean, there's no one in front, but they're not. Just go, get in there.
No, it's too slow now. They need to slow down.
Yeah, now they need to slow down, but they had 2 seconds. They could have just gone in there.
Stud's down off spawn. Ace is down off spawn. It's only Ryan and Lack.
They get the flag,
and there we go.
Honestly, they I mean, they're still 4 behind. There's just got to get flag and just try and do that again.
Yeah, but they need at least one more cap without USA getting any caps to bring us to a last map here that has, you know, bearing on the outcome of the match.
That hesitancy, I think, is what's really punishing them at the moment. Like
honestly, they went
short.
They went from pushing it too hard to going too slow.
Yeah. I mean, particularly when this is your like secret pick against USA Jabbers, you feel like you've got to make it count, you know. That is a nice step from Mutane.
They double. Yeah, you are right. That was huge. It's only Lack up for 8 seconds. They should get control of Spiral again.
As well.
PWA can once again run this in.
Trying to get into the spawn. He does.
Mutane's in a rough spot though. Any debt here and he's... Yeah. Ryan goes down off spawn again, but they did not manage to chain the flag in here yet.
PWA have some flanking though. Rayla somehow survives the jet there. Ace goes down for long. Yours is just peppering them with I don't even know the rockets.
This is a huge point in the map.
No, why does he go for it?
But they actually get the killer going short. Rayla is in a huge position right now.
There to defend though.
They go up top. They go up top.
Why did they go? I don't understand. That was not the time to go. You've got to wait for yours to get a few more members before you even think about pushing forward.
And now you're stuck on stairs again with 3.5 minutes. That is the worst possible outcome.
And Rail is just completely on the other side of the map at the moment as well. There's only 2 back for PWA against 4 people. Rayla must be heading back, surely. Unless he's down. I think Rayla's trying to flank, actually.
Yeah, Rayla is attempting to do this flank, but if USA get any kills during this, they get Mutane. Yeah, this could go bad really fast.
Kill from Mills, though, but there's still members. He's still coming down.
Rayla's finally gotten the kill. Rayla can make this
I think Mills might have... Is he going to make?
Sniper needs to stay alive. Rayla's behind Ryan. And actually, Rayla ends up going down to a 1-on-2.
But Rayla manages to just slow them down there. They could have maybe 2-on-1 Sniper if Rayla didn't make that push there.
But you need more than slow down at this point.
Yeah, I mean, under 3 minutes left.
You need to gain control again.
At the same time, if you try and push and you just get wiped, then they're gonna you know, end the game.
Oh boy, Jules is on flank again.
Oh no, Yule's on flank.
Remember how we were talking about putting everything in the
coming back. It's okay. But that was like 20 seconds wasted.
Oh, and Stud hasn't gone down for Stud.
Oh, he does go down. He goes down for long. They need to. They just need to try and just get up here. 2 minutes. They got to score at least 2.
Mutane's trying to make it up the stairs. It's not going to happen for the time being.
Oh,
in fact, he is going to drop. And now PWA is pushing in at an odd time. That is 3 kills for USA!
This could be so hard for yours to stop. He's got people behind him.
He's by himself. They all got long. That was 3 kills for long! He's only good for the 1. That is the draw at least. We have 1.5 minutes for PWA to cap twice.
Yeah, but Stud's on flag. He could just stall it out. He's choosing to run forward with it. Honestly, at this point, there's... I guess you 1 minute 30 is very hard to score twice on.
Yeah, you have to. That's just to secure a draw. You're not even talking about winning at this point.
I mean, winning is out the window now. I mean, PWA, they just have to try and get up here. Just throw yourselves at it. Just hope. Oh, that's not what you want to see. Yours takes down Rayla.
Sniper's down as well. Sniper, I think, might be down for long. Rayla will make spawn. But at this point, I think you could say that it's
yeah, almost certainly. This is now USA's match.
This would be the most insane double flag cap I have ever seen on Jabba's if they still somehow manage to do that.
I don't know how they're gonna even like time wise run it in. Yeah, instead now is just playing it safe with the droids.
That is I think at this point we can call it GG safely.
Yeah,
Can't really
sure.
GG USA at this point.
What?
Well, actually, it's just straight up GG apparently. What the fuck?
I completely missed that. I did not expect him to just go for it. I
saw somebody drop tunnel, but I didn't think it was the flag, and he just kind of ran around.
Okay, I mean, Stud having a great game there, 19-11. I mean, yours did frag very well. Honestly, you look at the USA out-fragging PWA, just makes you wonder, was this the right pick? I mean, on London as well, and they're still getting out-fragged here.
Yeah, that's interesting time to put everything in the Jabba's basket.
Let's see if they choose to play it out, or if they're just going to say, you know what, we're done.
I can't believe he dropped tunnel and just ran the last flag.
I mean, I guess you might as well when the time's like that low, but you don't expect them to actually succeed. PGA must have been so focused on, I don't know what they were doing, to be honest. They must have had all their members watching the stairs and then no one watching tunnel.
Yeah. We've been on waiting. I'm waiting for players for a while here.
Yeah, I'm just gonna message Mutane. Mutane's in waiting room, so I think that is going to be it.
Yeah, GGs are called in the channel, so it looks like we are done.
Yeah, so that's gonna be the 7-1 for USA. And I'm gonna go into interviews.
At least one USA team lived up to the hype of first seed.
Okay, let's bring Mutane in. Welcome, Mutane.
Thank you.
Just waiting for Ryan to join. Yeah, commiserations. You guys go down 7-1, which means it is the end of your tournament. What are your thoughts like straight off the bat coming off that one?
I don't know, to be honest. I think the better team won today for sure. I don't know. I mean, immediately you think about map picks, right? But I don't. To be honest, I don't think we would have won with any other map pick. So feeling good.
Yeah.
In the end.
And welcome, Lack. Congratulations to you guys. Really solid performance. What's the atmosphere like for USA?
I'm sorry, what did you say?
How are you guys feeling? You know, straight off that win.
We feel really good. You know, like we came in and that first the first side where we only got one flag cap on NYC on white side. We weren't concerned at all. We were confident in our brown side, and we were happy with Jabba's, but we definitely wanted to do more. And then as the match progressed, we got really confident. Now, yeah, we feel great coming out in the playoffs and starting strong.
Yeah, I mean, great performance today. I mean, as you say, the first map, things were a bit more rocky. Took Stud a long time to get Darky out. I think was Ace the first one to get Darky out? But you guys, you didn't quite get Darkies out for a while. And as you say, you only got one flag out. I mean, what were your thoughts after the first map?
You know, I thought that they played it really smart. They were playing, 4 Wookiees back the entire time. Pure defensive, knowing that it's NYC and we have a really strong Mos Eisley white side.
Yeah,
and they played great defense. Jules was up top on the back building, camping pretty good, and they all played really well. And that was a really solid strategy to kind of slow us down and shut us down, get us off our game. And then I think they were definitely banking on us kind of getting forgetful and wanting to over pursue these flat caps a little bit. And so they tried to do a few sneak caps on us as they drew us in, but we were ready for it. We shut them down. I think both times they attempted it, but yeah, it wasn't too much of a worry.
Yeah, I mean, Muten, you guys had really good defense on that first map. I guess that was pretty much the plan. You had some really good Wookiee players at the back. There was a few times Jules actually almost got a sneak score as well. But I guess, 1-0 on the first map. I think you guys are probably feeling quite confident after that.
Yeah. I mean, brown side is definitely the easier side to defend, right?
Yeah.
And that's the whole thinking of... I think today's match was about, can you score on your server? So NYC was more about not letting them get a 6-0 lead before going to London.
I mean, moving into the second map, obviously you guys managed to hold them to one flag score originally. What would you say went wrong? Because I mean, they got fairly quick 3-0. They kind of overpowered you on that side. I noticed that.
I think it's just most, to be honest. I think if we started the other way around and we were first white, it was still being 3-0 as fast. I mean, it's rough. I mean, I got 1 kill on second most. It's harder to defend for sure on that side. And I mean, our whole game plan was going for defense, right, on most, and it works on brown side, but doesn't really work on white side.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, we see it a lot. Like, if you don't get the darkies out fairly early, we see so many 3-0s on that side. But I mean, even 4-0 is definitely, you can do it. As you say, it's about scoring on your own server. I mean, you guys actually picked jabbers. So, I mean, Cayman pointed out that you guys banned Mustafa, you banned Balmora, but for like NG type maps, maybe hybrid, and then you picked jabbers. What was your thinking with the jabbers pick?
I mean, we knew that NYC is the first server we play, right? Because they choose. So it's definitely going to be NYC first, which means that we will play catch up anyway. It doesn't really matter how much we are down, but we will definitely be down after NYC, or like that's the expectation from our side, that we probably won't be leading going into London. So you have to have a high scoring map. That's the thinking behind not picking Utapao, which was left open. Dagobah was the first option, of course.
Yeah,
I think
they banned that, obviously.
that's the best map for us, for sure. But then they were a strong Mus team. I think Mustafa would have looked similar to Japas was now. Maybe a bit slower paced, or like maybe we could have.
Yeah, I mean, you say Mustafa maybe. I mean, they're definitely a strong Mustafa team, but it felt to me like you guys on Jabbers just didn't quite know when to go. There were a few occasions where you had a really good setup, and then when you actually went for the score, it was perhaps a little bit early. In fact, there was one time where you guys actually got stopped right at the flag ring, and then USA managed to turn that straight around and go the other end and scored from it.
I mean, but is that a bad play in the end? Like, Rayla pushed in on the spawn, right? I think that's the last point where I was already dead. I think Sniper died too. So I think that's the... No, actually, I died before, afterwards. But I think that's the play to go for it. And if Rayla did get the score, or we did get it, I think the match would have looked a lot different from that point.
Yeah. I mean, USA, they definitely played that really well. Bad. As you say, is there a good map against USA? They seem to be really strong. And perhaps the maps that you guys would have been stronger on aren't as higher scoring. I mean, like, you could just mute yourself. I don't know if you're here still, but you guys looked really good on Jabbers. You stalled really well on the white side. Is it a map that you guys have played a lot? Or is it a map that you guys personally like?
It's not a map that we have played together a lot, but individually, it's a map that we're all pretty comfortable on. Personally, I've been doing a lot of 3v3 scrims with my 3v3 team, and we pick Jabbas pretty much every time. We pick Jabbas pretty much every time to practice that, because it was a map that we weren't as familiar with, and it can be it's really simple, but it can be a bit complicated, like when you push, when you don't, when you take the flag back, and all the flanking strategies. So something that I've practiced a lot recently, and I mean, Stud's a god at it, and Ace, he's dominant. So we really liked it, R-Dubs too, and we really liked it as a second map, and we really liked it for London as well, because depth packs are king on that map, and depth packs are a lot easier to kill people with than shotgun when you're lagging around. So we were happy with that, and it's also a map that can slow down. It can be a fast-paced map, it can also slow down quite a bit, and we knew, or we were hoped at least, that we'd be coming in with a lead to Jabbas, and we did well on our brown side, thankfully. So yeah, we were up 4-0, and we're just thinking,
Yeah, I think
we can really pick and choose when we push. Like if we have top, we can really
it's definitely
really
the kind of map
choose.
where if you're up, you can just sort of play it a bit safer. You know, I mean, PWA had to force the issue, and trying to force the issue up the stairs is just really, really tough. So
exactly.
I mean, you guys played that really well.
They were under a lot of pressure.
And you know, as Mutane said, I think you guys were definitely the better team on the day. Mutane, it just mean that PWA are out of the tournament. You've had some insane moments as a team. I mean, Yules on Dagger were absolutely crazy. How has it been as a tournament for you?
It's been fun, for sure. I mean, I'm happy to have drafted. Been fun playing, especially playing with Jules. First time playing in a tournament setting with an actual top player who actually knows how to play the game instead of someone who on my level.
Go ahead, throw your old teammates under the bus.
It's definitely eye-opening in a way.
What are you on about?
yeah, but you know what I mean. It's definitely been fun, and I've learned a lot.
Yeah, and we'll miss you guys, and especially yours. His stats are insane. Lack, you guys are through to the semi-finals now. You are going to be against KBTC. Talking of insane players, Runaway is in insane form at the moment. How do you think that looks for you guys at the moment, that matchup?
I mean, that's going to be a tough matchup. Kevin is a legend, and that's Kratos' team, and he's a legend as well.
That's true.
On the rise
Lack
on PC.
Kratos.
Yeah, never done that one before. Oh man, but no, we definitely consider them a real threat, and we're excited to play them and prove our dominance over them and run this bracket.
Yeah, I mean, every match for the rest of the tournament is going to be an insane matchup. So stay tuned. We've still got one more quarterfinal to play out. DFR against GB. As soon as that's arranged, that'll be put into the schedule. And yeah, we got our semi-finals coming up, and BCL came in. I think it's you guys against Hot Soup.
It'll be at least Monday before that one happens.
Yeah, so stay tuned for that as well. But guys, thanks for watching, and that's going to be it for us. So GG's all, and well played.
GG's.